Greetings and welcome to our coffee thoughts. It is I, Divine Sunflower, lover of the sun, and my madama here with a coffee thought. 2 days worth. 2 days worth. Why 2 days? Well, if you've been following, if you are subscribed, then you know I do a daily coffee thought with my madama. And yesterday, I didn't do it. But I pulled some cards as I was rushing out with an attempt to. I saw one card as I was putting them in my pocket. I bent a card as I was putting it in my pocket. I saw it when I got there. Still, I didn't read the cards until I took a break. I have 2 witnesses, y'all. Shout out to Dominique and her sister who came through to help me. Dominique came through to help take some pictures and videos because I can't do everything by myself as much as I try. And I do plenty by myself. Madama said, utilize your network. Ask for help. Put your team together. And so this is the beginning of my entrepreneurial path as a holistic healer, as an intuitive, as a whole lot of woman. I consider myself like, I heard this morning, you are a modern day medicine woman. Yes, yes, yes. I did a full demo, y'all, health and nutrition. I am a certified integrated nutrition health coach. Shout out to IIN. That's the school that I studied with. I'm an advanced pranic healer. I clean chakras, y'all. Shout out to the Noble Touch, with whom I study with and learn to tap into what was already within. I'm also a licensed neuro-linguistic programming practitioner through the Noble Touch as well. So they have been part of my journey, but there are things that always been inside of me that have been awakened. I'm also your ancestors' favorite oracle. And super connected with the court of La Madama. So let's get into it. I didn't know on Monday or Sunday when I started my coffee thoughts that this was gonna get personal. So if you're just now tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is the Honey Tribe. We don't chase, we attract, we manifest, and we are elevating. We are elevating spiritually to achieve our life's purpose. I am here to ring the bell, shake the table, snap my fingers, and waken y'all up. Yes, I am a beacon of faith, hope, light, charity, love. I am an espiritista, Mesa Blanca. Bendiciones, madrina. Eso. And I'm a vessel, truly humble to be able to tap into the energy of the divine. Thank you. So that I can help my community. And so, let's get into yesterday's coffee thoughts, and then I will pull another. So, grab your coffee and stick around. It's gonna be a while. Can I tell y'all real quick? Madama, thank you. You tricked me though. Or I tricked myself. I don't know what happened. So here's the thing. I drink black coffee, strong and black. That's how we like it over here. So I put cinnamon in my coffee. I heard. So I'm looking, where's my cinnamon? I still don't know where my cinnamon is. I don't know who took my cinnamon. Don't take my cinnamon! But I heard, go to your bag. Your cinnamon's in your bag. And so I went to the bag and I said, oh yeah, my cinnamon is in my bag. So I grabbed my cinnamon and I open it and I liberally, like a lot of cinnamon, because I like it like that. And then, whoosh, I said, oh, this is not cinnamon. What did I do? It was ground clove powder. Baby, this coffee is spicy. And I said, no, I gotta drink this. I gotta drink this. And I'm like, really, Madama? Y'all sent me? Madama, was it you? She said, and sent me to the bag, set me up to go get some clove powder that I thought was cinnamon, put it in here. Now I gotta drink this spicy coffee. So watch. Hey Google. Oh, no, wrong person. Hey Siri. What are the health benefits of drinking ground clove powder? Oh, she don't want to talk today. So basically, since she said, Siri do her own thing. Siri, you get on my nerves. That's not nice, so speak. I want to hear your voice. Why are you not talking to me? I asked you a question, Siri. Are you feeling emotional today? I want to know why you're not talking back to me with words. She said, okay, let's see. Hey, Siri, what are the health benefits of drinking ground clove? And she still don't want to answer. Siri, you suck. Well, you're not being obedient. You're not listening to me. You're not being helpful. She said that don't sound good. Bye, girl, bye. Listen, it's for anti-inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory. My knee is on fire. I'm not talking to you, Siri, so now you can mind your business. Eso. Cloves, you can use them for toothaches, right? Inflammation is cleansing, right? So, it kills cooties. I believe it helps with digestion. And since my knee is on fire, and I did some energy. Listen, I did, and I couldn't get out the bed. I was like, wow, like achy all over my body. I did this thing yesterday, 3 hours. We'll talk about that, because this is not a coffee thought. That's a story time. Parking the story time, getting back to the coffee thoughts. But the cinnamon was not in my coffee. It was the clove. And now I know why. She said, okay, you're going to need to drink this to work on that need, to help you from the inside out. Because there's different ways to work on things. And I really thought about taking Tylenol. And it's like, no. Then I said, yeah, I'm going to go get Tylenol and get 2 packs. I'll take one before I go to sleep. Nope. Didn't do it. Because my spirit, we don't do that. We do natural stuff around here. You heard? Even look, they told me take off my nails. My acrylic nails. And my nails, they were long. And they were mine under the acrylic. But the acrylic softened them. So now my nails are a little weak and they're going to get stronger. You know what I realized? The women in my family, they all got long natural nails. So might as well grow. I just got to get it together. Now, Real Promise is the first card. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get into the coffee talks. I was going to ring my coffee. I was doing too much. So, the card that came out is a contemporary dancer, right? 'Cause she doesn't have ballerina shoes. She's got this beautiful dress. But her feet pose, you can see she's dancing. And there I go. Creased my card. The card says, release. Release, release. That's what we say over here. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. Do what your heart loves. And you know what my heart loves? I love to dance. Okay, and maybe it's not professional level dance. I've been on stages, and not the stripper stage, y'all nasties. Although I thought about that too, if we're being honest. Ooh, child. I told Titi Nora back in the day, I was like 21, 22. I was trying to figure out how to get some money. I was like, Titi, what you think if I was a stripper? Yo, she got so tight. She was like, with all that bread you got in your head, you gonna bust it wide open for $1? You know what you gotta do for that? You better not ever say that to me again. I'll whip your butt. I said, okay. It was just a thought. Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about being a stripper. But it all worked out. I got me an office job. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibilities. Because guess what? When you follow your heart's passion, it's going to work out. Even if you got to climb up the mountain. Because the behind the scenes, I was up and down the mountain. You can follow me on Coach Lee NYC if you're interested. That's my IG page. That's more focused on the nutrition part of what I do, or the food part, right? I'm not a nutritionist, right? Holistic wellness, so mind, body, and spirit. This is the spirit side of what I do. IG, a little bit goes there, but it's mostly about food and energy, right? Grounding and all that stuff. So be free to move. When you embrace the liberty to explore new paths, the world busts wide open for you. Hey, so listen, you don't gotta bust it wide open, but if you want to bust it wide open, do it and do it well, okay? And have a plan, because you can't bust it wide open forever. I don't think, I think there's an expiration date for being a stripper, a dancer, an exotic dancer. But listen, this is a judgment-free zone. Get it how you get it. Be mindful though, and remember, there's karma and repercussions. So I want and I pray that you get it in a positive, healthy, safe way. That we all have our journey and we all have our life lessons to learn. Okay? So, boom. But embrace the liberty to explore new paths. So whatever you're doing, if you're not happy, explore your heart's passions. Why not now? Or are you going to be sad and miserable forever? And remember, it ain't always going to be peachy cream and golden and sunshiny. It's going to be dark moments. It's going to be pain. It's going to be drama and challenges, right? But if you really want it, you will do it. Because look at me. Shoot. Started with tears and all kind of drama. Grove of Unity. Bind the energies, in the unified sanctuary of the grove. And it's giving trees. It's giving jungle. But when I looked at it, I just saw marijuana plants. It's not marijuana though. It's tropical trees. Like 2 type. And the 2 type of trees, they are binding energies and they're unified in this grove, fostering interconnected harmonies among all beings. So work with nature, the plants, the bees, the trees, the fish, the beings of light. Yes. I keep looking at my sunflower, my real sunflower. My favorite phone or shun. I have 2 over here and I have 3 in the kitchen. Breakthrough. We are releasing the things of the past so that we can move forward and elevate and break through. So navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience, because guess what? Life is going to keep lifing. So smile and dance your way through it. Even when your back is against the wall or you're going up this mountain, find the beauty in it and do it with resilience, and do it knowing that when I get to the other side, Divine Sunflower told me that I'm going to get to celebrate. And she knows some things because she is me. I know some things. I'm a mystical mama, and I know that everything will get better. Just don't give up. Magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected and seize the chance. Seize it. Hold on to it. Seize it. Don't let it go by, because opportunities and chances don't stick around waiting for, is she ready? Is she not? Do you believe in yourself? Jump. Do it. And I heard, and if you bust, yeah, then just get back up, dust off, and try again. Because emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Every ending is the beginning coming in disguise. 5 years of construction. Yes, I was a general laborer, hard hat, for 5 years. I put my body through it to get this money. 2 of those years, I made a little bit of dollars. The last 3 years, I made big daddy dollars. Yes. Yes. Man, yes. And I walked away from the big dollars. And it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that hard, because I knew, even though I didn't know, and I'm still trying to figure it out, how I start this new path, this entrepreneur, this divine sunflower, mystical mama, this coachly holistic healing, this foodie palette, this all of the things that I do. And I walked away from the money. Walking away from $100,000, $92,000, $78,000, $86,000. You know, depends on the year. Madama said, I made more than your father. Madama, let's be nice. We don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. Listen, I ain't making that money now. And I'm still smiling. And I had to humble myself and go to the food pantry, and I got to go back again. But I'm real picky about what I eat. So it is what it is. And I'm going to eat well. I don't want to eat garbage. All natural stuff over here. And I don't know. I feel proud about myself about that. Walking away from big money where I could get whatever I want. I took 6 trips last year. I saw something I wanted. I got it. Because I could. Doesn't mean I needed to. But I wanted to. And I was able to taste what it was like, the things I was thinking of. I always wanted to be able to do that, and I did. And I've had my ups and downs and ups and downs. I've worked all kind of jobs. Almost was a stripper. But Madama said almost doesn't count. Yeah. Had people try to get me to get into scamming. I said, I don't want to do that. No, I'll figure it out. I don't want to be involved in those things. That's not nice. And there's karma attached to it that I don't want parts of. And so I kept on trying, and I kept on figuring it out. And that is the journey. That is my journey. And it says, and enjoy the journey. Embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way, and the lessons that I've had. I was a bartender, turned into a star tender, turned into a bar manager. And then I walked away. I walk away. It's not working out. I work away and find a new way. This path's over. administrative assistant, office manager. I always be the boss. I was intended to be the boss. I'm the boss. But the boss has responsibilities. Yes, Snuggles. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Am I talking too loud? You want to come here? Snuggles said, "You're not excited over there." What happened, baby? Come. Mommy Linda. You want a massage? All right. Last card. And then I'm going to check on my baby. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment. Understanding. Yes? Oh, she's making me nervous. Understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. It came out the other day that there is a total lunar eclipse coming on September 7th. Good things, beautiful things, good news coming for those who've been putting in the work. Secrets emerge. This is the card that came out. In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is revealed. Yes, mommy. I can't see you. Await the revel with an open heart and mind. Stay on your path. Yes. I gotta go. My baby's calling me. I love y'all. Leave something in the chat. A bell. A sunflower. A round of applause. Because I did that. These are my coffee thoughts part 1. And my senior kitty is calling me. And it's a desperation call I hear. So I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And come back for part 2 of my coffee thoughts. I am Divine Sunflower, Mystical Mama. Bye.